natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals.
I think he missed majority of the season, but not a whole season.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm trying to, Aaron Rodgers didn't start when he came in.
Yeah.
The Flacco's actually taking more than the
carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
22 more losses than he do, and 22 more wins. So a total of 44 more games. So that's damn near fucking 3 seasons. He set for 3 seasons?
Aaron Rodgers? I think so.
I don't think he's set for 3 though, bro. I remember, I give it 2.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Shit. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
2006.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Newton on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
25 rushing touchdowns.
Second and 10, Newton again.
Joe, man, come on, yo.
And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preaching on this and work on it all the time.
Okay, cool.
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Yeah, he was a backup from 05 to 07.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Go back to that
50, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I bet all these fucking teams feel fucking stupid, bro.
Now Newton on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
Bro. We took 2 picks before
being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Back to the air, Newton.
I'm going to go through the first rounders on the road.
2005? Shit, we picked something new today,
inside the 15 he goes. Nice
oh, no, that was
pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I don't think y'all had a first-round pick this year. I know y'all did pick conversations this year.
For the Panthers thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Alex Smith, who I can say had a decent career. Ronnie Brown had a decent career. Cleveland Browns took Dale Everett. Tyler Bills took Cedric Benson. Tampa Bay took Cadillac Williams. You got Pac-Man Jones, Tennessee.
And the Panthers are going to take a first
Troy Williamson,
lead.
which I don't even know who that is.
He was a safety.
Minnesota. No, wide receiver for Minnesota.
Oh, I remember that nigga. I remember that nigga. He was fast as fuck.
To kick this one away.
I don't remember. Obviously, they traded him from Oakland. They got that pick from Oakland.
And this will not be returnable.
Arizona got intro roles. Washington had Carlos Rogers. You had Mike Williams, wide receiver of the Detroit Lions. DeMarcus Ware, Sean Merriman, Jamal Brown, Thomas Davis, Derrick Johnson, Travis Johnson, David Pollack, I don't even know that is. Erasmus James, a defensive end, I mean. Alex Darren, Marcus Spears, Matt Jones, Mark Clayton, Fabian Washington, Aaron Rodgers, Jason Campbell.
They go play action here on first down.
Chris Spencer, Roddy White, Luis Castillo.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34
Marlon
here.
Jackson,
Give him 9
Keith
there
Miller,
on the first down completion.
Mike Patterson,
So
Logan
much
Maker.
goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Caught by Nelson left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go! Blue Lightning! Blue Lightning!
So I started the second year after I won the Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson with the Ravens. And I think that they kept Flacco. So instead of staying there,
The collision there jarred the ball loose and
I got
brings
released.
up second
First
down.
team took me up. That's who it was.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Probably they had the #1 pick and picked the quarterback.
Damn.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Falcons?
Detroit!
Nope.
Here we go now. Green
Falcons?
39. Green 39.
Nope.
Over.
Shit, what conference?
They want to go to the air again with Rosen.
NFC, you said?
He's going to look deep
Yep,
down the
NFC.
field. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
All right, I'm done.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
This nigga Julio. I'm not Julio.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
I just throw it up to that nigga, man. Me and this nigga Pat Mahomes is in a shootout, bro, when I tell you.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. And an alley run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Rosen. Throwing the outlet.
Oh, my God, bro.
It's Nelson. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Bailey got the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
I'm trying to learn how to play with Lamar Shooter at the same time.
So a time ball game here as the kicks away. This is taken at his 4. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to this one deep left sideline. Trying to drop it in there.
Push the wrong fucking button, man.
Josh Hawkins with a pick.
This nigga was wide open.
Last week,
I can't believe
not an
it.
absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Third and long here for Rosen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth. So possession one ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 24. A shotgun snap for Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And Olsen over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles.
Oh my God, bro, catch the ball, bro.
As we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free, no first down.
And this is all target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Detroit!
Now Rosen to throw on second down. He completes it to Nelson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Over! Detroit!
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He sets to fire deep. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Newton. And it's incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Oh.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
I'm going to go back up.
From the gun, Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Newton. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Let's go.
It's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for the Panthers. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he...
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Newton. And it's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards. Up to the 27-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go play action. It's Rosen. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from the desert after this. The Cardinals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Rosen. And he's going to go down again. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And caught left side, Olsen. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage. And
using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. On 1st and 10, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Airing it out. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Rosen. Underneath for Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And now it's Rosen looking. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Rosen on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
From the gun, it's Rosen.
Oh my God.
Touchdown Cardinals. In for the score. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated, or will they go ahead and gather themselves, regroup at halftime, and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be a good 2nd half, that's for sure. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Off the play fake, here's Rosen. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. David Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, Newton. Forced out to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this. So Carolina keeps the ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Newton. Got a man. It's right. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Here's Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
So out now come the Cardinals. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change them.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Mario Addison. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's going to air one out. And this will be caught at the 30.
God, bro.
Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, 84 yards. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. And they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Back to the air, Newton on second down. Going up top. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Barely got the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. They had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Now Rosen. He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Oh, my fucking God, bro.
Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Newton on first down. Going for the deep ball. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton trying to lay one up deep. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown. And frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Dancing to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Newton. And Thomas has it. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Third and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. To the air again, Newton. Fighting his way through contact. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a big one as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rosen. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Steps away, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Josh Rosen punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Bailey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
To throw is Newton. Being chased out left. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Newton again. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the red zone now, Newton. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jordan Evans able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Flushed. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chandler Jones. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and long. It's Newton. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. But how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
20.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Jamar Taylor there on the coverage. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Detroit! Detroit!
Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.